Shall I start? Yeah. Okay, good evening all. So once again, welcome back to the session. We are in prepositions. These words are very important words. There are multiple words in this, many words I've seen. So I'm picking most of the words which we use in our daily life or which are very useful in our daily life, which are not that much useful. I will be touching them, but at the end. So well, today's word we will see quickly. Yeah. So on to we have seen this was the last one on to. Cat is jumping on the floor and cat jumped onto the fan, blades of the fan. So worksheet we have done. Yeah, now today, yes. This word buy. So we've already seen one of the aspect of the or one of the usage of this word buy. When we have seen the word preposition from, starting point. When we use the word from to mention the starting point of any time, we use the word by to mention the ending point of the time. That's what we have seen. One usage we have seen. So other usages we will see. So last class we were discussing about, okay, we will come to that point. It can be used in lots of different situations and contexts. By plus place. By plus means plus action words plus reflexive pronouns plus incident plus time. Fourth one, can anyone do any guesswork? What is reflexive pronoun? Pronoun is what? Pronouns, you can tell me what are pronouns, right? Noun, pronoun. Mallikarjun, what are pronouns, man? You're there, huh? Sai Kiran, what are pronouns? I'm Sai
Yes,
Kiran.
he, she, it.
I,
This is
you,
Mallikarjuna, sir. Yes,
Yeah, Mallikarjun. So she, he, she are pronouns.
yes.
For the same words, the reflection. What are reflexive pronouns? We just convert that into reflexive pronoun. He, she.
Yeah, I think it's a group of numbers, sir.
No. See, when you look at the mirrors, you'll see your face. So he.
Okay.
So the same kind of meaning. Huh? Me, myself. He, himself. She, herself. I, myself. You, yourself. They, themselves. We, ourselves. So all these words, okay? He, pronoun. Himself, reflexive pronouns. Fine. Him is an object. He gave it to him. She gave the ball to him. She gave the ball to he, wrong. She gave the ball to him. Or ball was given to him. Ball was given to he, wrong. So himself. Himself means like doing one thing. I, I did this by myself, like that. So all these words like I, myself, you, yourself, we, ourselves, they, themselves, it, itself, he, himself, she, herself. So all these self words are called reflexive pronouns. We will see how we'll use those words also. We have seen by and time. The last one we have seen by and time. The meeting will end by 5 p.m. or 6 p.m. Anything. That one we have seen. Other words we have not seen. We'll quickly see those words. Yeah, first one by plus place. Place means like airport, bus stop, simple airport, bus stop, hospital, office, river, beach. So all these are places. Okay. And even other like if you mention any name of the place also, that comes under place. Fine. So by plus place, when you mention by after, after by, if you mention any place, that will give the meaning of side. The three meanings, beside, at the side of, next to something. Beside means again, okay, by your side. Fine. Two people are sitting side by side. Wife and husband sitting side by side. Okay. Wife was by the side of husband. No, no, sorry. Wife was by husband. Like we will see those things. I wanted to remember that physical thing, okay? Next to something. House is located by the river. You see, we don't mention by the side of the river. By the river, okay? House is built by the river. Means like beside the river. On the river also we have seen. On the shore, on the seashore means that also gives the same meaning. Fine. On the river means also gives the same meaning. Proximity, near to the river. And by the side of the river means like side of the river. Now, see airport. Our house is by the airport. By the side of airport, no. Our house is by the airport. Means like when you go on the terrace of your house or roof of your house, you can see the airplane taking off, landing, and everything. So just beside, next to the airport, your house is there or your office is there. So my house is located by the airport. By the airport. You see this? By the side of the airport? No. By the airport. That's what the meaning is. So by the place. That means side of this place or next to that particular thing. Example sentences. The house is by a lake, next to a lake. We live by an airport. Okay. Beside airport. The cat was sleeping by the fireplace. There was a fire beside the fire, just to the side of the fire, cat was sleeping. Sleeping by the fire. You see, this is very important. We are not mentioning the word side here. By a lake, by an airport, by the fireplace. You see all these words. Our house is located. Our house is uh, by the side of lake. No, by the side of a lake. That is wrong. Fourth one, she sat by the window. You see, she sat by the side of the window. No, she sat next to the window. That also correct. No problem. She sat beside the window. That also correct. No problem. She sat beside the window. That means side of the window. That is correct. She sat next to the window. That is also correct. Next to the window. She sat by the window. That means side of the window. She sat by the side of the window. No, that is wrong. The children were playing by the park entrance. See, by the park entrance. By the park entrance, just side of the entrance. Children were playing. Or next to the entrance. For crossing the entrance. Very close to the entrance. They are playing. Sixth one, the guard stood by the gate, next to the gate. Beside the gate. There was a watchman. There was a security guard. Anything we can keep. The guard stood by the side of the gate. No. See him only when we speak in the conversation by the side of the gate sounds correct. You think absolutely no mistake. It is also kind of very clear to understand. The house is by a lake. What is by a lake? I don't know. Like, it is sounding doesn't. It's not sounding correct. The house is by the side of a lake. It's sounding very correct, easy to understand also. But that is not correct. Okay. See, all after the word by, the place is coming. First one, by a lake. Second one, by an airport. Third one, by the fireplace. Fourth one, by the window. Fifth one, by the park entrance. Sixth one, by the gate. Seventh one, by the. She placed the vase by the mirror. And just beside the mirror, there is a small power flower pot or something like that. House is by the lake. Okay, beside the lake, next to the lake, by an airport, next to the airport. Cat was sleeping by the fireplace, next to the fireplace. She sat by the window, next to the window, or close to the window also, watching the rain. Children, the children were playing by the park entrance, next to the park entrance. The guard stood by the gate, next to the gate. She placed the vase by the mirror, just near the mirror or next to the mirror, beside the mirror, anything. So by plus place. If you want to say something is next to or nearby or side of something. Side of something, very easy to understand. Next to something, very more easy to understand. At the side of. All these three meanings it is giving by. Now if you go to, if you come to your office location, the material is placed by the entrance. Material is placed by the staircase, next to the staircase, next to the entrance. Material is placed by the cabin, next to the cabin. The bike is parked by the office. See, it is to here. The bike is parked by the office. See, to here, like office is parking the bike. It is sounding like that. But the meaning is not. So that's the thing. It's very simple to remember also. Fine. The house is by the lake. By a lake. We live by an airport. The cat was sleeping by the fireplace. All gives the meaning of next to, beside, at the side of. Yeah. Eighth also, dog was lying by his owner's feet. Means just beside the owner's legs, dog was sleeping next to the owner's legs. By his owner's feet. You see that by the side of his owner's feet now. Ninth one, he left his bag by the door, just beside the door. She planted flowers by the fence, just next to the fence. They relaxed by the pool, just beside the pool. The bench is by the fountain. Just in the park, there is a fountain water flow. Just next to that, there is a bench to sit. The statue is by the museum entrance. Just next to the entrance, there is a statue of something. See, again, by. There's no word side here. Yeah. Second one, by plus means, resources, meaning. So if you are taking help of something, if you are using something, okay, to mention that what is that you are using for that purpose, we can use the word by plus that particular thing. No, we will see. We have seen yesterday, no? Not yesterday, but in the previous class, when we use the word on. I travel on bike, I travel on plane, I travel on train, I travel on car, I travel on bike. So we can replace 100% on with the word by also. I travel by plane, I travel by train, I travel by car, I travel by ship. So here I travel by, when we use the word by, that is purely mentioning what is that you are taking help of. What is that you are using as a transportation? I am using bus. So I come here by bus. I came here on bus. How you are coming to the office? On bus. Correct answer. What is that using? Okay. I come here by bus. Simple question. But naturally speaking, when you speak like it doesn't matter unless the other person really wants to know what is that you're using car, bike, or anything. Then the best answer is I come by bike, I come by car, I come by bus. That is the best answer. If they want to know what is the transport. Travel by train, by car, by boat, by plane, by taxi, by bus. I travel by train, I travel by car. He travels by boat, they travel by plane. He travels by taxi, she travels by bus. So means of transport, okay? This we have seen means of transport. There's one thing only. There are other things also we will see. Yeah. Can anyone tell me this? Like the last one, can you say after six? I travel by horse. Is it correct or wrong? Can anyone tell me? I travel by horse. Is it correct or wrong? Saikiran.
Wrong, sir.
Yes, sir. Hello.
Okay. Yeah, someone said before answer. Santosha.
Sir.
Santosh, is it correct or wrong?
Wrong, sir.
हाँ, तो correct वाला बोलिए. Tell me what is correct.
On the horse.
On the horse. So I just wanted to give this example because all the above six we can use by. Okay. On also will be fitting. I travel on train. I'll travel on car. I travel on boat. I travel on plane. I travel on bus. This all sounds correct. By bus, by everything. By horse, no. Only on is applicable here. I travel on horse. Completely only on. No by. So in this some of these cases you're supposed to take care. Very few incidents like that, not more. I travel by horse. No. I travel on horseback. I travel on horse. So that is the thing. Yeah, now means of communication. What see in the back slide, what is that you are using for traveling? By train, by car. Okay, all these things. What is that you are using to communicate? What is that you are using to communicate or to send the message? Means of communication. Same thing, taking the help of. Okay. We spoke by phone. We spoke by an email. We spoke by post. We spoke by fax. We spoke by WhatsApp. We spoke by text message. Okay. This also sounds very correct. We spoke on the phone. That's also correct. We spoke over the phone. That is also correct. And last time someone was questioning where through the phone. Is the person here? Through the phone. Who is that Mitra, no? Through the phone? Okay, so someone was telling me we spoke through the phone. So I have gone thoroughly through that thing. So there's nothing like we spoke through the phone. It's sounding correct, but meaning wise, it's completely not advisable, not suggestible. We spoke over the phone correct. We spoke on the phone correct. We spoke by the phone correct. We spoke through the phone, not advisable. It is not like it sounds correct, but completely against the grammar. So just because of the meaning of through is different, only for that reason. So is fees. The first one we spoke on phone, correct. Right? We spoke on an email. That sounds correct, acceptable also. We spoke on post. Doesn't sound correct. We spoke on fax. No. We spoke on WhatsApp. Something like we spoke on text message. See, in some cases, based on just now we have seen previously, like by horse wrong, on horse correct. By aeroplane correct, on aeroplane correct. So in the same case, in for some of the things, this is fitting. and some of the things the other one is fitting. So that you have to be very careful. Sorry. Yeah. Now payment. Fine. What is it? First thing we have seen. Yeah, transport. Buy plus transport. You're using what? You're telling what is that you are using by using the word buy. And you're telling what is that you are using to communicate, to transport. Now this one to payment. What is that you are using to make the payment? What is that you're taking the help of? Say online payment, card payment, exchange, Visa, mobile apps, online payment. Just I made the payment by credit card. I made the payment by check. I made the payment by Visa or Amex, American Express card. I made the payment by cash, by online. Can anyone tell, like, is it correct? I made the payment by cash or I made the payment by online. Is it correct or wrong? Second one you can take. That is easy. I made the payment by online. Is it correct or wrong? I made the payment by online. Is it correct or wrong?
Online.
Through online, huh? Okay, it's sounding correct. Okay. That is also wrong. I made the payment through online. It is also wrong. You will see. See, already the word is on. On is here. On.
Okay.
So we made the payment online. That will do the job perfectly. If you put the word by through, that will become repetitive. Simple understanding, that one. Now we made the payment by cash. I made the payment by cash. I made the payment in cash. I made the payment. See now when you say I made the payment by credit card, you're using credit card to pay the cash. You're using credit card to. I want you to understand this clearly. Simple thing, but a bit confusion, but clearly you should understand. I made the payment of cash by using credit card. I made the payment of cash by using check. I made the payment of cash by using the Visa card or American Express card, a kind of debit card. Fine. I made the payment by cash, in cash. So if I say I made the payment by cash, I'm using cash to pay the cash. So that's sounding in a different manner. And that is also becoming repetitive. Everyone understood here? I made the payment by cash means I'm using cash to pay the cash. So that is wrong actually. That's not going to happen in that way, right? We use the card to make the payment of cash. We use the check to payment of cash. We use the credit card. We don't use the check cash to pay the cash. I mean, cash pay the cash. We don't say like that. So for that reason, I made the payment in cash. So that is the correct one. Exceptions. I made the yeah. Tell me.
Sorry for
So I
disturbance.
made yeah.
Sir, you by cash and by online, by using when we are using like tenses in the form of tenses like present tense and past tense, future tense. In present tense, we can say I can pay by I can pay by cash.
Okay.
So when it is coming to the past tense, so can uh, I pay in cash. I paid in cash or pay through cash. Is it changing or while changing the sentence like tenses, like
Santosh,
present tense to past tense.
okay, now Santosh will answer. Santosh, you are there, right?
Yes, sir.
See, I made the payment in cash. I made the payment by cash. Now, in these two sentences, अभी ये दो sentence है ना संतोष? In these two sentences,
Yes.
what is the word that is talking about the tense? Which word is talking about the tenses?
Sir, made, sir, made.
Very good, na? So you deserve a clap for that. Now we will make this word, we will convert this word into future, okay? Okay, Santosh.
Sir,
Just convert that made into future tense.
I will make the payment by cash. Yeah, in
Very
cash.
good. Yes. Simple understanding. Sakiran అర్థమైంది కదా? Sakiran.
Yes, sir, got it, sir.
So that is the only simple thing. By cash, in cash, దానికి tense కి సంబంధం లేనే లేదు. Only for the made, okay? So what I want to tell is, see, I made the payment by cash wrong. I made the payment in cash correct. Why I made the payment by cash is wrong means we don't say I use the cash to pay the cash. No, I use the card to make cash payment. I use check to pay the cash payment, something like that. I don't use cash to pay the cash payment. That is not applicable. So I made the payment in cash. That is correct. I made the payment by cash. That is wrong. We will also see, I paid in cash to the delivery agent. I paid by cash to the delivery agent. Wrong. I made the payment by online. Wrong. I made the payment online. Correct. So this I wanted to remember. See, every time I say all this now, one thing comes in my mind is what? Array, like what is this? We can talk now. What is wrong? Then nothing will happen. All this comes to my mind. Maybe the same thing also might come to your mind, but please don't entertain that. So please learn the English correctly. That will be very good for you. So I made the payment by credit card, by check, by debit card, all this. I made the payment online, through online wrong, by online wrong. I made the payment in cash, correct. I made the payment by cash wrong. That is one. Now by plus action. Actually, that is a reverse thing. Action plus by. Action plus by. Work done by something. Work done using something. We will see. Cleaning time. Cleaned by. See this? The statue is designed by. Fine. The work is done by. Fine. Santosh, you are from which department? Santosh?
Sir, MEP.
MEP, acha. You're all same.
Sir.
Okay, fine. So cleaning, cleaned by. So we will see all other things also. See, cleaned by, written by. Book is written by. Game is played by. Ball is kicked by. See, all these action words only. Played, kicked, written, clean, all these action words. After action words, by. Who did that means by. Okay, simple thing. We will see example sentences. Simple. Floor is cleaned by. Maid servant. Dress tailored by a professional. Movie produced by XYZ person. Book is written by ABC person. Song is composed by person. Food cooked by person. Game played by person. Bulb invented by Alexander Fleming. Penicillin discovered by penicillin. I don't know. Sorry, bulb is invented by Thomas Alva Edison. Sorry. Penicillin discovered by Alexander Fleming. What is penicillin? It's a medicine, right? Art painted by. TV set is repaired by. See, all people are only coming here. Anything else? Apart from people, anything else? Like anything, any other sentences can you make? Disease is cured by the medicine name. Okay. So like that also you can just create sentences. So now comes the reflexive pronoun. Just now we have seen reflexive pronoun. He, himself, she, herself, I, myself, we. See, if you're telling I and in the next part of the sentence you are using yourself. First in the sentence you are using you, and in the other sentence, in the continuation of the sentence you're telling ourselves. That is wrong. The combination should be always same. Combination should be always same. You should always remember this. I, myself, you, yourself, he, himself, she, herself, we, ourselves, they, themselves. Okay, this should be very correct always. He dressed by himself. Okay, he dressed by himself. He learned to tie the shoelace by himself. He learned to tie the shoelace by himself. Yeah. She learned to braid her hair by herself. She learned to braid her hair by herself. Okay. He dressed by himself. You see this by is coming. Fine. Just examples and we will see. I learned by myself. You have to do by yourself. You have to learn things by yourselves. Fine. He has learned by himself. She has learned by herself. It has learned by itself. We have learned by ourselves. You have to learn by yourselves. See, self is a singular thing. Self is a plural thing. Okay, everyone can see that, right? 1, 2, 3. Myself, yourself, himself, herself, itself, singular. Selves means plural. Ourselves means plural. Yourselves, plural. Yourself, singular. Yourselves, plural. Them, they see them is always plural. So selves. Our is always plural. Selves again. Yeah, by plus reason. Emotion plus reason. Reacted because of. So we will see those things also. What is this emotion?
Sad, happy, like that.
Happy, huh?
Angry.
Happy, angry, sad.
Angry.
What is this? ये क्या है?
What is this? क्या कर दिया तुमने? बर्बाद हो गए हम. मैं बर्बाद हो गया. That's what yes. Angry. Now this person is completely shocked. Because of the shock, hair has become like that.
Only what? क्या है? क्या? What? He's only what?
So crying, sad. This girl is very happy. So happy means delighted. Delighted by, shocked by, angered by, and saddened by, distressed. See all this, okay? Past tenses only. We'll see the example sentences. Surprised. I was surprised by the birthday gift from from that stranger. Make any sentence. I was surprised to see the. I was surprised to see my old classmate in the bus stop. Anything, whatever you surprise us, whatever gives you the surprise. By, I was surprised by, you can fill in the blank. She was surprised by. I want to surprise that person by giving. Same thing, it will come. He was shocked by. He was shocked by the appearance of the lion, appearance of the tiger. Fine.
Current.
He was, yeah. Let me finish. He was shocked to see the dead person alive. That is the only thing, right? When you'll get shocked so much. Any other reasons for getting shocked so much, Santosh?
Current.
Yes, Satish, tell me. Current.
Current, sir. Yeah.
Yeah, current shock. Yeah. See, that is, yeah, that is different. I'm talking about that I'm not talking about that kind of electric shock. So even, yeah, I've got a couple of times in my life. I have the experience of that electric shock.
Sir, shocked means shocked by. I was shocked by my closest person death.
I was shocked by the uh,
Uh,
news of
Demise of some person.
demise of my best friend or close neighbor, anything. Okay. She was frightened by. She was frightened by that
Her
Halloween
friend.
Halloween makeup. You know Halloween makeup, right? All those devil-like makeups. I was delighted by the birthday gift, expensive birthday gift. I was delighted to see my what? Kids after a long time. She was distressed by the
Manager.
by the manager. Manager and yeah. So she was distressed by the manager, team leader, anything. She was distressed by the
friend.
yeah.
Close friend.
That also. Apart from people, any situations, think like situations. She was distressed by the failure of exams. Yes or no? She was distressed by the loss of her purse, by the lost
Vehicle breakdown.
vehicle breakdown. Yes, vehicle collision, accident. So any incident, positive or negative. For positive, you can put all this positive emotions. Negative, you can put the negative emotions. So that is the thing. Yeah, now incident. We'll see how is this. Yeah. So incident happened by fine. Such a small dash, so much damage. We will see.
Hit by.
He was hit by a car. He was hit by a moving car. He was hit by a truck, if you sit by the bus. So now we will see those incidents. Unexpected, nah? See, the first one is unexpected. The second one is also unexpected. We will see what we will use. Yeah, I did it by mistake. So unexpected situations. It happened by accident. I'm sorry, incident happened by chance. We met each other by coincidence. See, by mistake. How it happened? By mistake. How it happened? By accident. How it happened? By chance. We didn't expect it that. Mistake means there was something wrong. Fine. We met by coincidence means like we didn't plan. It was a coincidence. So reason. That's it. Okay. By time, your last one we have seen already. This one, so I put it last. Deadline. Na? The meeting will be over by 3 p.m. There's all these deadlines. We will just see. Deadlines or due date or closing time, everything. See, when the deadline arrives, people work like that. Next day delivery, deadline, the vehicle will go like that. He's just driving that like a race car. So, yeah, deadline. By tomorrow, delivery should be arriving by tomorrow. You will get your parcel by tomorrow. By now, they would have arrived at the airport. By then, by next week, by 17th of the August, by Monday, by October 5th, date anything, by 9 o'clock, by 7 p.m., all these things. Second of the slide, yes. So we have seen by preposition, okay, to mention the means. So I mean to mention the location, side or next to, okay. That is first one. Don't use by the side of, use only word by. By a lake, by the lake, by the airport,
Sir,
by the fire, by the office. Yes, Santosh.
sir, I have one doubt, sir.
Yeah.
My office is located nearby the airport. Okay.
Uh,
My office is located by the airport.
uh.
Which one is
By
correct, sir?
by the airport is very correct.
Nearby the airport?
See, near again, if you put the word near, it is you are repeating that, right? By is also giving the same meaning. If you put near also, it is giving the same meaning. Near the airport, okay.
Near the airport.
Hmm.
Okay.
That is
Nearby
correct.
the
Nearby the
means,
airport, I don't. Near is same meaning, by is also same meaning, right? See, by the airport means just next to the airport, right? It is very near only again.
sir,
The understanding is what? Near only. Understood, right?
okay.
Santosh.
Understand. Sir, sometimes someone calling, okay, I'm nearby your house only, like that I will answer, na sir.
Yeah,
Someone
that's what
asking, where are you, Santosh? I'm
uh,
nearby your house only.
see, जब भी मैं बोलता हूँ वही बोलता हूँ ना. Most of the words we have become in such a manner, it becomes such a thing. I work correctly. We think that is correct only, but that is not correct.
Okay. Okay, sir.
But people ना अभी हम लोग कैसा हो गया मालूम, नियर बाय एयरपोर्ट बोलते ही अच्छे से समझते, बाय द एयरपोर्ट बोलते नहीं समझते, ऐसा हो गया, रिवर्स हो गया.
वही सर, वही.
हाँ, unless you know
sometimes कोई मेरे को पूछेगा तो किधर वहाँ है, मैं घर के पास ही हूँ, अभी आ रहा हूँ बोल के ऐसे बोल देते हैं ना.
हाँ.
Yeah, I'm nearby you only. I'll come like that. We're coming now.
वही बोलते. So it has become like that. So use these words, tell your friends also, that is the meaning, they will also remember. So beside or next to means transportation, what is that you are using as transport? What is that you are using as a communication? Payment. This one is important, isn't it? Cleaned by, made by, produced by, they work done by, report sent by. Okay. So all these words. So this is also very important. I wanted to use this by myself. I learned by myself. He did it by himself. Okay. Yeah. Surprised by, shocked by, frightened by, delighted by, anything. Yeah, by mistake, by accident, by chance, by coincidence. This is also a new thing I wanted to use. It happened by mistake. Okay. It's a mistake. It happened by mistake. It's a mistake. It happened by mistake. Like when speaking, it sounds very correct. No problem. So how it happened? By mistake. See, that is the answer. So, yeah, deadline tomorrow, by tomorrow. So that's it for the day. Excuse me. Yes. And yeah. So, okay. So any questions? And the close versions of by, we have seen the close words on in some occasions, not all occasions. I came on horse. I came by horse. No. That is the thing we have to remember. I paid in cash. I paid by cash, wrong. You're using cash to pay cash payment. No. Fine. That's the reason we say I pay in cash. And what is the other thing? Yeah, I paid online. I paid through online, wrong. It sounds very correct. But that's wrong. I paid online. That's correct. And what else? Yeah, those two things. So that's it for the day. Anything else?
Good night, sir.
Anything? Good night, huh? We have
Yes.
more 5 minutes. Okay, then you take rest, everyone. Okay. Okay, then everyone. Good night, all.
Good night.
Yeah,
Good night, sir.
Good night.
Good night, sir.
Night. Good night.